What is up, Albert? 420 wax.
We're living in the hiving in the Sierra Vista, yeah. Living in the hiving in the Sierra Vista, yeah.
Do
We're
it.
living after
Do
Burrito,
it.
living in the hiving. Living in the hiving. Live from the hive. What the f is that?
There you go. You're feeling it.
I'm feeling something. You know
You're
what it
feeling
is?
monsoons.
I've got malaria again. Yeah, actually I have malaria. No, I think it's my cojones. You remember that job we just did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got excited.
Yeah, you gotta.
What? Oh, I got one on me now.
Yeah, you do.
God damn it, I got two on me. This
Oh.
is not good. They're right over here. Grab the thermal,
Okay.
if you would. Let's go inside. Here, I'll hand this to Trez. Hi, everybody. Reed Booth here, Killer Bee Guy. We got Hosh running around the chicken with his head like a bee with a stinger cut off. And we got Trez on the camera. Say good hey there. Okay, come on. Hey, to Curdy, Gertie, Gert.
Hosh, fix your crotch. Not that one,
People
the
are
other
asking
crotch.
you to fix your crotch already.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, don't mind me. You run along and have a nice time.
I think he enjoys
Let's
getting
go in
stung
and
there.
It's the thrill. I have to up the ante.
See?
Oh, good lord.
Thrill. Like, ooh, what's gonna happen?
Hello,
What's that?
Linda,
Yeah. It's like
Tala.
rock climbing, you know,
Daddy
with a
Pat
frayed
Paul.
rope. And I
Daddy
don't mean
Pat Paul.
afraid.
Nice
I
and
mean
right.
a frayed
Oh,
rope.
it's not tripped.
All right,
There we go.
Steve, what the hell is going on
Duct
in
tape
here?
fixes everything.
We
It
are
does.
live
It
from the
does.
hive.
Live from the
We are
hive.
live from the hive. We got our buddy Steve here, who has a bee situation. That is correct.
I got a mini buzz
I
problem.
mean, he got a little buzz going here, and I already told him about my great big cojones. So when he watches that from, okay, if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, we just did two hives under one shed.
Here it is.
And first, he found it. The bees decided they liked my dirgy, and so that was the Latin for
Right
it.
there.
Hive.
Oh, look at that
How long ago
glow.
did you notice them?
Like I was telling Reed, about 6 weeks ago. It was the first time I saw bees,
Oh
and then
my
it was
God! Let me
about
take a look here.
it was about 2 after that that I.
Oh yeah! Oh boy! Look at that. Okay, come here. Okay,
Did
everybody.
the Joyce run? Did the Joyce run like this?
Now you see
I
that
was assuming
glow?
that they ran this way.
Everybody
but
can
I'll
see
bet
that?
they did
Stop
run that
moving
way.
it.
No.
Why?
Yeah, when you
Or
move
they
it, I
could
already
be
get it
just
focused.
between
You're
the
Okay,
good.
how's that?
Perfect.
Okay, so you see that glow right smack dab in the old middle there? It's not that old.
Right.
I mean, it would be stretching back, a few feet, and I'm still kind of curious about which way the joists run because that's long.
Right.
What's
Yeah.
the dark shadows here?
That looks like joists. That looks like floor joists.
So they may be running
It may
north
be.
south.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna drill the first plan of attack. Did everybody get to see this, Tress?
Yep.
All right, we got a bunch of folks with us.
We can show him again.
We got the family on. So there's Hosh's foot, and you see his footprint. Did you see it? Leave your foot there for a second. Look at this.
He's got a hot foot.
Okay, you see the footprint? So that glow right there is where the hive is, everyone. Now see, there's Hosh's foot. Watch this. This is so cool. So if it was fresh,
It's all right here.
that's all right there.
And,
That's not that
space-wise,
huge, which
Now,
is
what-
fine. Now if he
like,
moves his
from
foot,
here?
move your foot. I want to show everybody the glow because it retains heat. Look at that. Isn't that cooler than shit?
Footprint. Yep.
So we're looking at about 1.5 feet here.
Right.
Or 2 feet.
Yeah, about
Is
2
this
feet.
going to be another braided read event?
Oh, see,
B-rated
they're already waiting for the
read
crotch action. Yeah, that's the other channel, everyone. Now, I do want to show you what I love most about this thermal imaging. Check this out. It makes an old cowboy look hot. Yeah, what do you guys think? Huh?
Till you open your mouth.
Fuck the
You
fuck.
look like Homer Simpson with the cowboy hat on,
Yep.
Like what?
Especially when he opens
What'd
his
you
mouth.
right?
Just
Just ignore him.
let's go into the wardrobe.
Hosh is just like, I just came out of there. What are you talking about? Oh, look, it makes an asshole look like an asshole anyway.
There you go.
So what do you think
I don't drink anymore. Oh, think.
about this?
Crotchathon. The bees thought you were hot.
We're gonna we're gonna do the.
So we start-
Do you have
we
any idea
start
where the
here.
electric is under here?
Yeah.
There is none under here.
It's wall right there.
Probably running. I'll go to over here. So they're not. It's not
All
under
the
the
wall
floor.
outlets are all on a separate
It's
circuit.
not under the floor.
No.
Okay.
They're live.
That's what we're.
That's the question because I don't like taking the sawzall and going either getting zapped or having the lights
Yeah.
go out.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
there it is.
There it is. Hosh has it set up perfectly here.
So we got a little guy, huh?
Yeah, well,
Well, it's
even the
new.
little guy. Yeah, now here's an interesting little thought on this one, guys. What are you doing?
I gotta get the camera
Get out
in
of the
there.
way.
You're in the
God
way.
damn it, she's like forcing me to do shit again. So, I mean, when they first move in, Steve, a normal swarm, like a ball of bees hanging in a tree,
Right.
which is not benign anymore. That's what killed Dan Oldfield and Bisbee a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they're not.
So they're not nice. So a ball of bees like the size of a basketball, that's 7,000 to 10,000 bees. And they do not, they act as an organism. They do not move in a couple at a time.
Yep.
I've seen a ball like that disappear into a hole like that in 30 seconds. Like somebody pouring liquid in, cooler than shit. And so they move in. Well, that's to begin with. Then the queen starts laying eggs at the rate of 1,500 to 2,000
Yep.
a day. And then it takes 3 weeks from start hatching. And then, as you guys know, we have a hive. So we don't know how long the hell.
And these guys will hive anywhere as opposed to what honeybees do.
Anywhere. Even on one of the strangest things that we've seen, Steve, is a ball of bees hanging in a tree. Now, back in the day with European bees, never ever would they live there in front of God and everybody.
Yep.
50% or more of the swarms that we're getting now off of trees, they're building honeycomb right on the tree limb.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
Right in front of God and everybody.
Can you imagine if you let that go
Yep.
and they're just hanging there?
Oh, and
Which
we've seen
doesn't make any
comb.
sense because it's not gonna, during a monsoon, they're gonna get knocked down.
They're going to get
Yeah, well, some of them, you know what I've
out.
actually seen them do is form on the outside, a shell, all of the bees facing with their wings down, like a shell, repelling the rain.
It's like they were doing out here at this entrance when I was out at 11 o'clock at night with a flashlight on it.
He said there were like 40 or 50 of them or something out there.
50 to 100.
Wow, hanging on the porch, right?
No, literally clustering that hole and covering it over so that nobody could get in,
Yeah.
and it kept the cooler air out.
Cool.
Kept
They
it warm on inside.
They keep it. They
they
have an
can
HVAC
already-
unit. They are an HVAC unit.
Yep.
Heating and cooling.
Yeah.
It's fascinating shit. I mean, it's just
Bring them in and let their wings flap
yeah.
as a crew.
Right.
Cool things
And,
down.
and if they vibrate and eat honey, then it creates warmth.
Yeah.
And it's just fascinating. I call them a worthy opponent.
Well, you can do battle today, sir.
Thank you, thank you,
I'm gonna
thank
go
you.
watch it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, hell. Oh, he's a smart guy. I like smart guys, but anyway.
Well, that's the one thing that I told Reed when I called him the first time. I looked at this and looked at maybe throwing some sealant on there.
DIY.
I wasn't clear where the joist ran. There's a lot of gaps along the bottom here. Couldn't figure out whether it would be safe to do that.
More
I
than
figured
one door.
I would be an intelligent guy, and I call you.
Yeah, right. Intelligent and alive.
Well, I mean, what do you always say? 4 kinds of people in the county.
There are over 30 years of doing this here, there are 4 types of people in the county, everyone. People who have called us, people who will, people who call again, and people who should have.
Yeah, people who wish they had.
And about half of them are dead, so you know how that goes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so
if you're talking about that, Lee, that's some duct tape over a vent. So
that's
bees
duct
won't
tape
fly
over
in.
event. Yep.
Yeah, and this thing originally came with foil tape over that vent when he put threw this thing up against the house,
Right.
and it had 2 holes in it when I arrived here, so I put new on it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't want anything coming up.
Anything, scorpion,
Yeah.
whatever the hell it
There's
is.
lots of things.
No,
We have
no need.
lots of things. You know, we tell everybody that's new down here because people. We have a little honey store in Bisbee and one up in
Yes.
Tucson for many years. And so when I used to work the store, people from back east and up north would come down and go, God, you can't touch anything. You can't touch the plants. You can't touch it. Everything wants to stab you and shit. You know.
It's sticky land.
Yes, and I tell them we're in the high desert. If it doesn't bite you, sting you, or stab you, you ain't home.
Yep.
You know, yeah. So that's why we have bee suits and a cojones like that. Anyway, we're
Swarming.
So what's going to happen is we're going to go outside and seal up that outside with expanding foam.
Okay.
That's their front door. That's where the guard bees are. That's where they're going to send everybody out to. They don't know they have a new back door coming.
Word of caution, if it is this joist and it looks like they are running north-south, right here at the corner, an animal dug in and I re-rocked it in, but it's just rocked in. So
Okay,
there's lots of
there are
gaps
holes. Okay.
Okay.
right here. And if you have the pheromone treatment that you were talking about that prevents other bees from wanting to come in,
Yep.
I treat that corner really, really heavy because there is that gap there,
Yeah.
and there's a gap that runs underneath
So
the
if
house.
when we use
So
that
if they
pheromone,
run-
you'll know.
Under the house would be the next. So if you pheromone
Right.
that, maybe they won't go through.
So
Yes.
you'll know we use the pheromone because it smells like almonds. It smells like marzipan.
Cool.
And it's actually food grade, you know.
Mhm.
So Hive, even there are three types of removals. A ball of bees hanging a tree, very straightforward. Nuke and seal, where we can't tear the house down. It's in a stucco or in a block wall or whatever. Then we seal the hole. It's a nuke and seal. It's just like it sounds. Kill the bees, seal it up, guarantee it for 2 years. Then there's the fun stuff, you know, where they climb up your ass. So this is, of course, the last one, and each one has its own flavor and its own life. Its own life. And we never know what, there might be all brood comb in there, which is the eggs where they lay the babies.
Right.
That could be all in there. It could be all honey. We never know from hive to hive right next to each other what the hell we're going to get up to.
Yeah. What they've
They're
been
all,
doing.
or how pissy they're going to be. The problem with these killer bees is
Hey,
it's a
I
short
see
fuse
Bigfoot.
big bomb.
These are pissy.
Well, they were already out on me over there by the truck.
Outside they will be. It's a funny thing. A lot of times when we do them inside like this, if we cut this open and they come out,
Surprise them through the back
they're
door.
confused.
They're going to go to the
and
window.
they're much less aggressive.
Yeah,
in,
they're going to
in
go to
space.
the
And we've had
windows.
them- We've had them knocking off of us inside, but it's a
Oh,
rare
yeah.
occasion. For the most part, they're pretty mellow.
So when they navigate by light, so that when they get into a room, like a dark room, they go to the windows automatically because they navigate by light and they think they can get out that way. This is where a lot of people get into trouble if they have, I find very amusing if they have bees in an attic and they got their little trap door and they get the ladder out and pop the trap door out
And the single bulb.
shine the flashlight at them in the pitch black and then fall off the damn ladder because they come and attack the light.
Jeez.
And I've heard it over and over again. It's hilarious in retrospect. And I didn't do it. So it's hilarious. So
It would be a good filming opportunity.
oh, where's the damn camera, you guys? God. Okay, ladies
All
out
right.
there, if your husband ever says, hold my beer, get the camera. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do it.
Bigfoot, go check out the live that we shot this morning on the YouTube page.
Oh my God. Have we named it yet?
yeah,
The man with big
two
cojones?
hives, one bee, or two hives.
Because that
one
was the
show.
live one. The live gets named.
I think I'm going to rename it something fun. It was my cojones at stake here. What the? They were climbing up my ass. What the hell? You guys got to see it. You won't believe it. It was-
The perfect home, huh?
Depending on whose angle you're looking at it from, my friend, that's a matter of opinion. Well, anyway. All right, well, we're going to get cooling vests on because it's already warm and humid.
Yeah, it's warm.
I love it because we torture all of our friends back east and whatnot because we say, oh, it's really humid. And they're like, fuck you, it's not humid.
Yeah, when it hits 43% here,
It's 80% where you are.
It's
for
like
us.
80% on
Yeah.
the East Coast and in the Ohio Valley.
Yeah, it is. That's right. And it tortures me. So cooling vest time and bee suit time. So
Cool deal.
okay, Killer Bee Guy, go check it out there, Senor. And also,
All right.
though, before you run, we have the most important part of the whole transaction here. I'll have a jar of honey for you.
Oh, really?
Absolutely, for
Cool.
God's sake! I
Is
forgot your birthday last year, and I've been laying away.
Is it the stuff out of the outhouse pool?
Well, it's gonna taste like shit. He saw the vids. Now, I do have to warn you, though, Steve, about Killer Bee honey. All right, disclaimer here: it's good for your stinger.
Cool.
And I do have 100% honey back.
Has a nice little tang.
I'll leave that up to you.
All right.
That's the other channel. All right, let's go get some bee suits on, guys. I should bring your jar of honey to you.
So I didn't clear enough out of there so you could get at the floor.
Oh, that's perfect, man.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.
No problem.
We unload so many shit. I had to unload the one this morning. Yeah, tools and the whole 9 yards. But if they're coming out by the front door, the people can't risk it. They're gonna get chased off and
That you can understand.
So yeah, those of you just joining us, this is our second job today. If you go on the YouTube page and check out the live,
Go to killerbeeguy.com. And now a word from our sponsor.
check out the
Oh, wait,
live
that's
from
me.
earlier today. It'll be the funniest bee job you've ever seen.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's get some Blue Water Cafe sponsored bee suits on here. Ooh, are Mel and Dan on? They're probably working. It's like Thursday, right? No, it's Wednesday.
And now I can't see
What's today?
because I got the glare.
It's a glare.
It's a glare. Once
My
the glare hits the
personality-
screen.
Are these fresh ones or? I'm gonna trade mine out.
Oh, right.
Is this my vest or your vest?
Is that mine
Do we
there?
have enough of these to trade out all of them?
No, just
Yes. We don't
Really?
need to switch
sure?
out.
And well, I can just do the back, and then you guys can have the side.
I'm fine.
You're never
But I'd
fine.
like
You
my-
haven't been fine in years. What the hell are you talking about?
All right, I'm gonna put this here.
All right, here. Well, dress in front of him anyway. All right, everybody. So we are the Killer Bee Removal Team from Helsinki.
yes, from Helsinki.
From Helsinki.
Helsinki.
I love it.
Which is just east of Elfrida. Anyway, stick with us, guys. We got to get our bee suits on and get rocking and rolling here because we got to cut up another floor of a shed. Thank you, Hosh. Much appreciated. Looking good in the hood. Cooling vests are us. We love them. Yeah, I don't know. Don, you saved our lives
Yeah.
again. All right, everybody. Well, we do the killer bee removal here in Cochise County. We're in the Wild West. I mean, we have Tombstone, Arizona. We have Douglas, Arizona, which has the Gadsden Hotel. I remember when Pancho Villa rode his horse up them damn steps. He actually did. I wasn't there. A little bit
There's
before
a
my
chip
time.
in the steps there.
I think that you
I
might.
think there's a chip there.
What happened?
A chip in the steps there.
A chip in the steps?
At the Gadsden.
Yeah, where the horse
I think so.
did something? I don't know. Anyway, a lot of history around here. It's all true, you know. That's the weird thing. It's all true. And then some of the weirdest history happened right in Bisbee, Arizona, up Brewery Gulch. Oh boy! And you know, Bisbee used to be the biggest city between St. Louis and San Francisco, and it was the queen of the copper camps. Copper mining was everything. What are you doing? Confused as usual, of course. Queen of the copper camps and mining. That's why Bisbee exists. We're a mile high in the mountains. We're one of the very few actual little mountain towns, and now it's gentrifying nicely. We have the best restaurants. People come down from Scottsdale to eat at Bisbee. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's really a neat little place. I've been there for over 40 years, and it's hard to believe I'm still alive, to be honest with you, because it used to be a hell of a raucous place. I mean, outlaws, and it was so much fun. It clouded over.
Yeah.
Did anybody notice that? It clouded over. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to start raining.
It's supposed to start raining again. We're in the monsoons, everyone. Yay. We love
They
monsoons.
started yesterday.
Started yesterday, rained. I was talking with a buddy out on McNeil, and they got 1 3/4 inches of rain last night, which for us is huge. I know the rest of the country's talking about a 1/2 foot and shit, but for us, it's a lot of rain. So we live in the high desert. What are you thinking? So we got a killer bee hive here under a shed, or a kind of an add-on actually, and it's not very far up off the ground. It'll be interesting to, huh?
It's a shedon.
A shedon.
It's a shed on a house.
A shed on a house. It's a shedon. Oh my God! Leave it to Trez. That's why we're bringing her along. Anyway.
Thank you. We'll be here all week.
Okay, we always try the wheel. Yes, indeed. Anyway, so no matter how they behave, now the guy Steve here, they're already been aggressive to him, and they were already on my ass out here just a little bit ago. So I'm glad we're putting the suits on and whatnot. But we don't want them to be too aggressive in this neighborhood. It's not as close in as the neighborhood we just did, where the 2 hives under the shed, and then they decided they liked my ass for some reason. I don't know what the hell that was about. Would you hand me my suit, please? And so, because what we do is we seal up their front. Thank you very much. Oh, look, she's delivering the goods. Oh yes, she's delivering it to me. Thank you so much for my bee suit. Thank you, thank you. Yes, she's doing what's proper. She's genuflecting, or whatever the hell they call it. Anyway, we got to seal up their front door so they don't come pouring out into the neighborhood here. And then we go inside. And we're going to show you the thermal imaging with it. Have we still got the thermal in there?
No, I put it away.
Okay, all right.
I know they already saw it.
Oh, you guys already saw the thermal.
Yeah,
That's right.
you
That's
guys
right.
have been,
Get my order of events and
so
going.
just to let them know that when they were looking at that thermal, the bright yellow dot was the hive.
Okay, when you were looking at the thermal, the bright yellow dot was the actual hive. Now, it's not as big as some of them we've seen, not as small as some of them we've seen. Of course, we'll never know, because the heat from the thermal imaging on the hive is where the bees are. It's not where the hive itself is. So we never know, you know, how big it is once we get in there. But we're gonna find out, that's for damn sure, because we gotta take care of it for him. So, yeah, anybody, what's going on in there, Trez? We got a bunch of our family with us.
Hold on, it's the glare from the sun.
Glare from the sun.
Yeah.
First thing we're gonna do is
Well, there's no sun, but you
work
know.
outside, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So once we
Gonna
get
get my
inside, I'll
do-rag.
be able to see the screen again. You kind of see it. Use come. Folks, if you're just joining us, we're live from the Hive. This is our second job today. We are in Sierra Vista.
Yep.
Located here in Cochise County. Look at that beautiful view.
That's the
And I'm
Huachuca
not
Mountains.
talking about Hosh. Go!
Those are the Huachuca Mountains.
Those are the Huachucas. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful?
Huachuca.
Huachuca!
All right. So let's see here. This is a kind of our second shed kind of job today. We never know what the hell we're getting into. We just never know what the temperament of the hive is going to be. We never know what the size of the hive. We do love that thermal, and then Army guy sent us the endoscope, which is really awesome also. Because the thermal showed us what we saw with that, I don't think we're going to use the endo on this one. But you never know. Gloves. I need to get some gloves. Are we going to need to go? Nah, we got plenty of gloves. Do we need to stop at Harbor Freight, do you think, Charles, or are we good?
Oh, did you need more
Need more on, for sure.
morons?
Where? I already have you. I think that's good.
No, I got me.
More on out. All right, hydrate. Did everybody hydrate?
I need.
Good.
Where's my water?
You need to hydrate. Trez needs to hydrate. You need to hydrate, and
You took my water, bitch.
I did. I took it was there. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, so she's getting her water. Yeah. Did you find it yet? Doesn't look like it. Looks like you're trying a little too hard. Is that? Oh, Jesus, God. I tell you, the things we do to keep people hydrated around here. Oh, my God. I think her marble is gone. All right. Oh, Jesus, look at this. She's a fountain. She's a fountain. It's not, I think she's got a little problem there.
It's a Trez wash.
It's a Trez. Good Christ.
Sorry, I cleaned my bed.
You gonna do that again? I thought that was very cool. It's a Trez fountain. Oh my God. Cooling. Self-cooling. Yes. Everything acts as a swamp cooler out here. So she's.
How I
Yes,
moisturize.
that's how she moisturizes.
Beauty tip
She
137.
beauty tip. Stay tuned for more beauty tips from Trez. What the? Oh my God. Oh, it's all true, whatever the officer said. We'll get her back to the home before the time is up. You know, so we have to get her back. And she lost her straitjacket already. We're going to have to go buy another one because you know how it is. Okay, what? Oh, I don't. I'm not sure if she actually. Oh, I thought she was running away. I couldn't get so lucky. Yeah, in a bee suit. Look at it, buzzing around. I'm not sure about this. Oh, there she comes to save the day. There she goes to run away. What the hell? Anyway.
Ready.
You should see us, you know, after about 10 of these jobs in a day. Trez started doing removals with me at the busiest year ever in the history of the universe. And I had been going for, I think, 6 weeks already straight. Like, oh my God. We did, I mean, we were doing like 15 jobs a day. Remember? It was crazy.
I wanted to bury you. I mean, it was
Yeah.
wonderful.
It was like, I love you
It's
too.
good, it's fun.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I mean, and I had done like 6 weeks already, or 2 months straight, like 14, 16 hours a day, get home at 8 o'clock at night, get some rest, and get back up at 4 and do it again. It was insane for week after week. We were driving through at least 6 swarms every single day. We drove through how many in that 2-hour period that one time down on Mosin? like 8
I was
swarms,
gonna say 7 or 8.
7 or 8 swarms in a.
It was like
yeah, it
one. Yeah, that one street.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, we took one turn.
Yeah, it was insane, completely insane. Those are mine?
Yep.
Thank you. So that was years ago, and now we're back in the saddle and back in the bee suit, and as goofy as ever. Okay, you know what we're doing, right? We need expanding foam, spray adhesive, hibbity. Yeah, all right.
We got it all.
All right, here we
Yes,
go.
list off everything we need so that those other bee
Huh?
people who do the TV shows now can
Yep.
copy everything we do and then
Yep,
talk
spade
about
bit
us.
Yep. It's in
and
there.
sawzall,
It's in there.
putty knife,
Got it.
pry bar.
Yep.
Hey, you're something.
Something.
Duct tape.
Something. And I guess we don't need a light in this one, but the flashlight would be all right, huh? All right, cool. All right, guys, let's go out front here first and see what's going on with that. Oh, yeah, where's Steve? Steve's inside, I hope.
No, he's on the porch here.
Oh, where? Okay, I'm gonna take him up there. Hey, buddy. Nope, we're gonna take you up before they do. We're gonna take you inside before they do. Ah!
Because I'm here.
All right, guys. Well, there they are. Go ahead and move this out of the way. Let's move them out of the way and see if we I think we're gonna spray adhesive first, but let's see if we can see under there.
Yeah.
Very curious. What do we have? This is gonna fall down.
That's
Okay. I don't see where they're going yet.
Right here.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that'll come out of there, I think.
Here they come.
they're scaredy bees.
Let's go ahead and see if we. Yeah. Have we got a? I want to see with the flashlight. Can you see in there?
Yeah.
We're trying to prevent them from going nuts because when we go inside and gut up the floor, it'll be nuts enough. Nuts enough.
All right.
So
All right,
what
go ahead
they're
and seal it
trying
up.
to
Yeah, let's
do
go ahead and
is
seal it up.
mitigate the threat by sealing the hole.
When we go inside, we're gonna. And that looks like that's about it, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So that way when we remove the bees from the
This
inside, they
actually
won't
looks
be.
pretty tight over here. I don't
other
think that
neighbors.
they're. What does it look like back in there?
Hold on. No activity.
No way.
No activity.
Okay, well, no exit. All right. Well, we got remnant bees already coming back from the field. Let's go ahead and go inside and cut up that floor.
Yep.
Yep. Putty knife, pry bar. The rest of it, I think we can leave out here.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're gonna see how quick a work we're gonna make of this. In a neighborhood, we got a neighbor right there. We got a neighbor right there. We have neighbors right there. I mean, there's a lot of brush and shrubbery, but there's people everywhere. So, and you know, I'm sure the dogs, there's even horses and the livestock down here and whatnot. So, okay, right here is where we are. Let's see. Well,
Now,
I think that just the 4 holes. Maybe we do it with one. Oh no! How many? Are you into a 4x4?
I think I might
Yeah, you're into something.
be. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Next to it.
I would say either go that way or that way. We're gonna find out where the floor joist is. Okay, right, yeah.
Same thing.
Go here.
Yeah.
We have no idea where the floor joists are in this thing. There we go. There we go.
Yep.
Where's my flashlight? See if we got any activity. Well, there we go. Yep, I would say you're on. Oh, there's a bee in here.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I think we brought that one in.
Yep, we got. Huh?
We brought that bee in.
Oh, we did? We brought a bee in? I think that's like bringing milk to a cow.
Yeah.
We brought the bee in. All right, I'm thinking one there and one down there, and we just cut. What do you think? Cut out that square.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing on the drill yet, is there?
No.
No. All right. Well, here we go.
Oh, here they come,
Oh,
here they come,
Here they
here they
come.
come.
Yep, here they come, everybody. Look at that host right there.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Right there.
Where my light
where
is.
your drill is.
Hello. Hello.
Anybody home?
Hello. We'd like to tell you about your
Your car
car insurance.
There she blows.
We've been trying to reach you.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So, well, 4 cuts and we got us a Hive, guys.
We've come to give you your eviction notice, says Amy.
What? Who is it?
Amy says, we've come to give you your eviction notice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Amy, it's a B-viction. What? Oh.
Did it do it?
Mm-hmm.
We're here to evict you.
We're gonna.
Oh.
Oh, that went down. Look how deep that is.
What
I didn't
the-
expect it to be that deep. Where's the flashlight? You got anything in there?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's got something in there.
Oh, there was an old hive here. See all
There it
that?
was.
Those are skeletons from a previous.
Oh, that's an old.
There was an old city here.
That
Here it
was
is,
an-
guys.
Oh,
Ready?
look at that. Look at this. It's all up under there. We're gonna have to cut out the next section, right?
Yeah.
Look, this is why they were attracted here, guys. This is old.
And once again,
Here.
we prove our point. You got to get the comb out.
Yeah, if you can, you gotta
You
get
got to
the
get the
comb.
comb out because it attracts.
You see this?
Mm-hmm.
These are old skeleton. We call them skeletons. This is where an old hive was, and look at the propylene, how it stained it even.
Yeah.
So this, is that honey?
Yep.
Oh wow. All right. And we're gonna cut out the next section also, of course. But so this is in here.
Who let the comb out?
Who let the comb out? Boy, it sure is a lot deeper now than it was gonna be.
Yeah. Do you want to catch this one?
Oh yeah. Yep. Good idea.
Or I can if you want to make the.
Yeah, you catch. I'll cut. You catch. Cut catch, as opposed to catch release. All right.
Yep.
And there it is. Now
There's
there's
brood.
look inside there, Chris. Look down in there.
Oh yeah.
Here's the. Look at this. Look down in there.
Oh, they're built that way.
They're
that's
built
why.
out toward, so it's kind of deep that way. Look at that's all brood comb. Look at this, Trish.
Yeah.
And there's babies. You can see the larvae, the white little nub. Can you see that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get closer. Just hold it.
Those are larvae. They're larvae, but they're larvae, and they're rude because they're brood. Okay, more. Hostess chickens are eating really well. Oh, we got a bag, yeah.
Yeah.
But you want to stick the camera down in there? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Go for it.
Hold your breath. You're going upside down.
Into the hive. Into the hive. Look at that. Look at that. Oh,
Funny.
yeah, that's awesome, huh? But the hive. Live from the hive. So that's a full-on hive. Now, they're not super aggressive.
You want to hand me that bag?
Oh, sure. Oh, you mean Trez? Anyway. So there, it's not brand new for sure. Look at how dark that is. You know, I mean, it takes them a few months to build that to be that dark, to use it over and over again. I'm curious. Okay, it goes that way about 6 inches. Interesting, huh?
Yes, it does.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. And they're not full-on nuclear, which is just fine with me. We see way too much of it. And it has nothing to do with Africanization or not. Look at that.
Oh yeah, because they're all Africanized in the state of Arizona.
It's a done deal. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. So that is brood comb. And that's where they raise the babies. You notice that that's all bees. I haven't seen any drone comb for a while. We didn't see any of the other ones. It was all workers.
Right.
Did you notice that?
Yes.
So I'm not sure what the hell that's up about, because they're usually, I guess because technically it's not swarming season. More brood, another big old sheet of old brood comb.
Now,
So-
they've been here for a little bit.
Oh, they've been here for a
Look at
while,
that.
all right. Look at
Look
the
how old
size of
that
that.
is.
Look at that. And how dark it is. There's a bee being born right there. You see it?
Aww. Aww.
Who's
look.
Daddy's little killer bee? Who's Daddy's? Who's Daddy's? Who's Daddy's little killer bee? Hey, can you see? Is that lighting okay? Can you see that, Trez?
Happy B-Day, little killer bee. Happy B-Day to you.
Okay, I'm not sure what the hell that was, but anyway, apparently the time release script we took earlier kicked in.
We're toning. We're
Toning.
We're atoning.
We're
We're
atoning for
toning
sure.
for our-
We're atoning for damn sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you got another big
More,
sheet in
more
there.
brood, man. It's all eggs today.
And it's all, there isn't any drone. Okay, so
No,
the
it's all worker bees.
This is all worker bees. The drone cells, you guys, are really big and bulbous, and there isn't any of it. That's the drones are the males, where the males are born as big and bulbous.
Bulbous.
Bulbous. That's what they are. You know, the next one I can see up under there is full of pollen.
Interesting.
Yep, full of pollen. Not one drone cell, only worker bees. So they were getting ready to swarm all these hives.
Someone said don't quit our day job.
Well,
We're not. This is the day
not.
job.
This is the day
This is
job.
We're
day
literally
job.
having the day job right now.
I'm having it's more like a seizure. More like a seizure, actually. I'm having a day job. Ah. Quick, the medicine, the Benadryl. Having a day job. More
It's
like
a little bit of drama, a little bit of excitement,
A little bit of-
soap opera, a little bit of comedy.
a little
it's all
bit of
your shows in
Dramamine.
one.
Yes, a little bit of bad
A
singing.
little
A
bit
little
of bad
bit-
singing. That was our
And
musical
if you
number.
don't like it,
a little bit of Dramamine. What was that?
We did.
Go watch something else. If
A
you
little
don't like it.
bit.
We don't care.
No, we don't give a shit.
But we do
So
love
you-
Killer Bee Nation.
Oh my God, yes.
Boss chickens are gonna be some fat ass chickens.
Oh, they're gonna make some eggs. Look at it. So it goes. So that was a full 2.5 feet long. All right, it goes off to your left just a little bit under there, Hosh.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some. You want the putty knife?
Not quite yet. I will need it here
Okay.
in a second.
So not a huge hive, but a deadly one nonetheless. I mean, you know, people forget that once we sealed up their front door, and we made it so that they couldn't just come pouring out through their front door, attacking everybody in the neighborhood and everything like that. Okay, got it. And so we made them a new back door that they did not know was going to be being created. They've already been aggressive to Steve, the guy that lives here. So that
Huh.
is you know an indicator. What are you doing?
With a day job like this, who needs therapy or rehab?
Well, shut up. Here you go.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, what do you got?
Just a big-
So, so the temperament from these guys, this is interesting because they're not aggressive, thank God. But we did make a new back door for them.
Well, they were aggressive outside, and again, this
Well,
just
outside
proves
they
the
were.
point.
Yeah, outside they were. Yeah.
It's not as exciting, but doing these jobs from the inside like this is
It's a lot
really
safer,
the best,
a lot
it's
safer.
the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's
TikTok
really-
got too hot.
It's really a good education and point we always make about how you can't trust how they're behaving at this exact moment.
TikTok got too hot, so we're only live on.
I don't think that we should pruning seal this because it's too stinky for the
Okay.
house.
Okay.
It's always a factor.
Okay.
But I think we should pour some pheromone on the ground
Yes.
because that almond stuff will kick their
Yes,
asses.
yes,
They hate
yes.
that. What we do use sometimes if it's going to be too gnarly, or the pruning seal that we use, the automotive undercoating, is nasty. It smells really bad, and it's really strong, and it permeates Steve's house. So we're not going to do that. But we will get out, put it just tiny amount, a couple of squirts on the ground of the pheromone that we use that smells like almonds and bees absolutely hate.
Someone wanted to know last time you fed your chickens scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah, when was the last time you fed your chicken scratch?
Oh, I throw out some, every couple days or so.
They get variety.
Yeah.
They get
They get
variety.
a
Plus, the
variety.
rains are here now, so they're out eating bugs.
The rains
and
are here,
stuff.
so Hosh has frog.
Yeah, I do.
That's singular. He
I
has
have
a
a-
great big ass bullfrog that moved into his goat watering thing.
Yeah, the troughs.
Your goat trough.
Mm-hmm. So we have a new member on the farm. Yes.
Oh my God.
His name is Bertrand.
Bertrand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Has he got nice legs?
He's got
Because he is a frog.
long
Get it?
legs.
Well, I mean, this is more
That's
interesting hive shit.
Frog's legs are good, Lee says.
You just never know.
Yeah.
You know what we're getting at?
I'm gonna go get the honey bandit.
Okay, very good. You want to switch your gloves on or just take those off?
I will.
Because they're kind of gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, gnarly. Ah, get it? I want to see what's going on in this window with them too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, it's technically 3 hives so far here. I want to see what this looks like in the window because you know what they do. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. So they navigate by light. So they go to the windows, and if you look up in here, this is where most of Mars way up in here. But this is really odd because there is not, you know, 50,000 bees here. I'm really not quite sure what's going on with this. I really am not. This is indicative of a hive that has absconded. I've seen this a few times in all my years of doing this. What I'm thinking is none of these bees have any pollen on them. I'm going to go, when I go outside and look, I'll be more an indicator, because when the bees are out working in the field on the outside, they come back with the shopping bags full. They come back with their honey stomach full of nectar and their saddlebags full of pollen. And so we can tell if the bees are from this hive, and I'll explain what I'm getting at to here in a minute. If the bees that are remnant bees that are coming back from the hive don't have any pollen sacs, then this is a hive that absconded, and these are robber bees.
Yes, Katie. TikTok couldn't handle the heat. It froze.
The what now?
TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to figure out how to get that cooling fan, right?
So you could just
on-
imagine
to
how hot it
adhere
would be
onto the
without
phone.
these vests.
Wasn't that the problem, Hosh? Because we got a cooling fan, and but it won't adhere to the case on the phone.
Right.
And so we
Rubber
tried
bandits.
double-sided tape. We tried all sorts of stuff. We might have to rubber band the damn thing on.
So.
Yeah. You want to just pour a little bit of that in there?
Yeah.
So this smells like almonds. This is a huge deterrent. It just, bees hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Look how
And
much they needed. Do we need more?
No, just a dabble, do you? It smells
Run
like almonds.
away! Run away!
What happened?
I said, run away! Run away!
Run away, go, yes, do or die is what it is. But they hate this, and so it's a multi-pronged, or like I always say, multi-pronged approach. Mitigate the threat, and then make sure that new bees are not going to move back in, because we guarantee it for 2 years.
LaDawn said the cooling vans are already to pick up at the post office.
The what now?
The cooling vans
They're in there?
at the post office for pickup.
Oh, really? Who said that?
The Dawn.
The Dawn. So I want to show everybody this, so that piece right there again. So this is why these guys moved in, is because this hive, this is an old hive. This was here before, who knows how long ago. It could have been years. This is beeswax. It doesn't go bad. It doesn't rot. It doesn't fall apart. And so, oh Jesus, Trez is throwing bees at me.
I'm gonna go spray down remnants outside.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna go see if there's any pollen on them.
Oh, wait.
So,
Right there.
what, you got pollen?
Pollen. All right. Come here. Come here.
Okay.
Come
Well,
here,
come on,
Susie.
remnants outside
Susie.
look like.
She had pollen. Wait, that was the wrong one. That wasn't Susie. Oh, wait.
I am so curious. It's humid. My knees are sweating.
My elbows are sweating. Is that possible?
Sweaty elbows. Good name for a band. Look at, they're not balling up. Okay, this is right playing into my theory about absconding. So this is an old hive. So this, we got 3 situations. We had an old hive, much bigger than what was there years ago. Who knows how long ago? These bees smelled it. There's a little hole. This new swarm moved in. Not these bees. The bees that built all that comb that we had. Did you get stung?
Yeah.
Ah.
Right here!
Trez got stung on the finger. Which one? Which finger? Are you serious?
Did you get
That
it
is
out?
awesome.
Did you get the
It's,
stinger out?
I don't, it's stuck in the thing, but
yeah, it's right here.
some of it's in my finger. It's all good.
Oh, here. That'll give you something to think about.
They're aggressive outside.
Bitches.
So but there's no sometimes it's baffling. Sometimes it's baffling. They should be balling up. So there not too much of that toward the
The
fan,
ones
'cause
that
it'll go
get in
down.
the truck
Huh?
are at our mercy.
What happened?
They asked what happens to the ones that get in our truck.
Oh, we roll down the windows and they
Look.
get left behind.
Look,
Oh my God!
look.
Hi, everybody!
So it is kind of baffling sometimes. It looks like robbers to me. What do you think, Oak?
You know,
I
I don't
No
know.
pollen.
I don't know. She said there's pollen sacks on the
See, you
inside.
can see the pollen right there.
I
And
see
there it
one.
is. There's the one with the
I
pollen.
see 2,
One. Count. There's the second one. Pollen.
3,
3.
4,
What about out here?
There's another one.
5.
6.
Okay, so we're going to hive. Okay, well, we'll do it. You know, bees that live here bring back pollen. Bees that don't live here don't. They're coming here to get it and go
You
home.
got 2 things going on, maybe.
Yeah, this is really more interesting behavior. Okay, no matter what's going on from a bee psychological point of view, it's still deadly. They already chased Steve off. They chased me over to the truck over here. Well, they came all the way over there and were chasing me, you know, around my... I was like, no, I'm getting out my bee suit. The hell with these guys. And so it's really baffling and really deadly every time. And that's kind of the fun of what we do is every single job, we never know what we're getting into. We know there's bees involved. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
We just know there's bees involved. That's
Yeah,
all.
and the thing is, you know, deadly, worst case scenario, deadly, best case scenario, destructive to native flora and fauna.
Exactly.
Destructive
Invasive.
to our native pollinators. They're an
Invasive.
invasive species.
Yep.
And we've recently learned that not only do they compete with our native pollinators for resources, they also pollinate in a way that creates weaker native plants.
That
So-
literally through inbreeding, because when these bees, which are, they're not discriminatory, they are Vikings, they're just rape and pillage. And when they pollinate, like they will find a field of flowers that of one type of flower, and they will focus on that one type of flower, but they will not go a mile, they won't go a ways away to take the pollen from those flowers to another field of the same flowers. So they stay close to home. They just want to rape and pillage and take it back. And so they will.
It's the wraithing, the honeybee wraithing is the worst part.
It's the worst part of it for the flowers.
Yes.
Glory. So they will not expand the pollination of those flowers into a big enough radius from that original flower, and thus inbreeding can occur, and it weakens the strain. So it's not just that they are driving to or near extinction a lot of our native pollinators, they're hurting our native plants too. It's really insidious, actually.
Yeah, the bottom line is honeybees, whether they're Africanized or European,
Oh, you got a question?
The guy. Oh,
are
sorry.
bad for the ecosystem. They might be good for agriculture, they might be good for a monocrop here and there, but they're bad for the environment.
The guy who got stung with his dog in Tennessee, I think it said it was good. They're good, I think. Is that what you said?
And
I
where?
couldn't read fast
In
enough.
Peoria?
I thought they said
that guy
Tennessee.
died, unfortunately.
He did?
Or unless
The
I
guy
said-
was stung to
Tell
death.
Reed the guy and his dog that was attacked by killer bees here in Tennessee is doing well and has recovered. Yay!
Oh, wow. Lucky
Good.
guy, that's
We
for
love
sure.
dogs. We love our native dogs.
Native dogs, right? Not wolves. All right, well, let's go. Let's give these guys. I want to see if they ball up, folks.
Okay.
I want to see if they ball up.
Oops.
So now we're literally into a cleanup mode. More odd behavior, but still they will be deadly. They will. There's enough bees even there to kill a bunch of humans because it only takes 500 stings to equal a snake bite. Now they had already been aggressive to Steve and to me. These guys, for some reason, they didn't care about. But anyway, actually, I got stung on the hand on the last job. That's why I'm envenomated. I'm marked. So they already showed their colors that they can be, and of course Africanized bees can all be aggressive. It's just a problem with the damn things. We sealed up their front door, did the spray adhesive, knocked down the guard bees before they could push the red button, the Uga horn, and then went inside and went through their back door. So that, over all these years, I've developed that approach, especially in neighborhoods, for safety. You know, I mean, yeah, we love kicking the hive if we can, but we got to keep the place safe first, and then us too, maybe, sort of. Anyway, so
There's a native dog over there.
a native dog park.
Over there.
Native dog.
It's native.
Over there. It doesn't live here, it lives there.
Yes.
She said, I think the heat is really getting to all of us.
You know what helps heat?
Huh?
You know what helps heat?
You know what?
Helps with the heat.
What?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I knew that was right on the tip of my tongue. It's almost ice cream time, guys. Yeah. Uh-huh. It is, yes. I can't wait. Ugh, you're a bad influence, Trez. So let's go
Hey, if you
exercise,
can't
take a
die
beat.
fat and happy, what's the sense in living?
I'm totally with you on that. If it ain't fun, we're not going to do it. Oh, look at this. BYOB, bring your
Oh,
own broom.
what a beautiful view.
BYOB, bring your own broom. That's what all the witches say. It's a witches party, bring your own broom. So we're going to sweep these into the grave.
Yes.
It's a grave mistake. So either way, we guarantee it for 2 years. They won't come back here. And part of that is, of course, I'm going to talk to Steve and say, yep, sealing up holes outside and everywhere. People always ask us, how do I bee-proof my home? Get out the ladder and the caulk gun. You think we should...
You really got to get rid of the voids.
The voice?
The voids.
The voice.
You must
The
abolish the
voice
void.
in my head, I thought he meant.
No, the
No.
voids around your property. So hollow soffits.
Yeah, get out the ladder and the caulk gun, yep.
Spaces underneath the floor, right?
Yep,
Yeah, all
yep.
that stuff.
Any hole or crack a quarter of an inch or bigger, if there's room behind it, a whole hive can live in there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
They
horrifying.
can and they will.
And
They'll
they will,
thrive.
and
They'll
they will.
thrive in it.
They'll thrive.
They're going to thrive.
Where
in it.
European bees can survive, these will thrive.
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
So honeybee Africanization is actually on the rise all over the U.S. It's no longer just a problem in the desert Southwest.
No.
Tennessee is 100% saturated, meaning 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Tennessee
That's
are
according to the
Africanized.
state, the Department of Ag over there.
Just like Arizona. So now
Yep.
Tennessee is the same as Arizona, and I guarantee you Kentucky,
Yep.
Louisiana,
They don't skip
Florida, they don't skip states.
No.
It's all 100% in the South, basically.
They
as
skip
far
to
as
the
we're
loo, my
concerned.
darling, but they don't skip states.
They will skip to the loo.
Yes,
Now,
that's the bathroom.
the thing is, though, it's on the rise all over the U.S. They're in the northern states. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
not 100%
Oh, yeah.
saturation.
They're in
yet.
Wisconsin. They're in Montana.
It's 20% or 25%, I forget which, saturated in Pennsylvania.
Right. But they killed a beekeeper in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I mean, that was years ago.
Well, and God, Ohio last year just got wrecked.
Oh, Ohio was horrible. They
Ohio
were
and
stinging
Indiana?
people left and right. Oh my God, it was horrible. So, well, let's wrap it up, Osh. Go to killerbeeguy.com and get some honey, you guys. Who knows? We may be back in 20 minutes. It might be tomorrow. We're definitely on tomorrow in Douglas. So stay tuned for that. I'll leave you with Hosh and Trez.
Yeah, gang. So if you see bees coming and going out from the bottom of a shed or a room built out the back of your house, call an exterminator and make sure they get the honeycomb out. You saw what happened here today.
Oh, you got a hot dog.
You got a bunch of yay! You got a bunch of honeycomb under this thing, and it attracts under this floor. It attracts new hives. It attracts new swarms. They come in. So you got to get rid of the comb. There's no two ways about it. Anyway, listen. Africanized honeybees, bad news. But the truth is, European honeybees are invasive too. They're really bad for the ecosystem. So just get rid of the bees. If you're relocating Africanized beehives, please stop. It's like relocating an active landmine. Stop the virtue signaling around hive relocation. They're invasive. Why are you relocating invasive species? What? Oh, okay. And Trez wants to play a game. All right. See you later, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Reed.
I don't know how you get rid of those. Sassy! I had to shut the window. I shut the window on you. Why are you taking the hood off?
What?
See, look at now.
Did we bring the shot back or not? Okay. Well, they'll die off. Bees, 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 bees.
Beep, 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 bees.
All right, well. Okay, guys, we love you. We're going to go do something else. Oh, I know what we're doing. Getting ice cream. Ha! Talk to you later. See you guys.
I'm just in. Say bye, Hosh.
Hey, see ya. Bye, everybody.